Although Fortnite's update 28.20 is on the staging servers about to drop, we already know everything within it, from free rewards upcoming, brand new Valentine's Day skins for the 2024 event, storyline quests to do with finding Peely from the society that have got him hostage, and even more map changes to end off this season that are going to be occurring. Stick around until the end to get all of that and more today. Stop, don't forget before you pick up the battle pass or anything from the shop, you enter code FM1 inside here, as it looks completely different now, but it definitely still works, being one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter out there. It would mean the world to me and my dog Charlie the charcoal pug, and I'm going to have to purchase another big cutout now, considering, yeah, it looks different in the item shop. Last video I wanted to know the name of this, so here's a bunch of hearted comments on screen right now that got that right. Today, however, I want to know the name of this, so let me know down below in the comments, and if it gets hearted, it could be showed on screen in the next video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, as after all, it only benefits you, with us gifting different subscribers every single day, with some proof of that recently on screen right now. Diving straight into it all before 28.20 even releases, you may notice a difference up here on the top bar, and that's because the TMNT mini battle pass or event section has been added. As you can see, a timer ticking down. This was already leaked in the 28.10 update alongside the second stage of this, I'm guessing, which will be revealed close to this 5-day timer when I'm recording ticking down, and then the third stage showing Shredder, which for those that don't know, of course, is the enemy of the TMNT, an upcoming skin leaked in 28.10 itself, but of course we don't have an in-game look at it yet, and this is the only thing we have to go off. Not only that, but from going into game or even looking at the quest before you do, the April O'Neil Investigate quests are live, with 4 quests for a total of 40,000 XP involving the interaction of the unvaulted item, the Pizza Party. One of these quests reveals the main underground TMNT HQ, so I'm not sure all the underground sections of where we can go to from these drains will be revamped like you're seeing on screen right now, but of course, before 28.20 it hasn't been added, so that's why when you go here, and even though you can do these 4 quests, you won't see the changes live yet that you can see in this early gameplay showcase that Datamine has pulled into game early. Don't forget also about the 2 other things mentioned on here that we haven't covered, being the mythic item with supply drops for the TMNT characters themselves, or specific to this collaboration, maybe in a revamped supply drop like we saw for the My Hero Academia collab bringing Deku Smash, on top of what's even more interesting to me, 4 emotes possibly in the pass, as we now know there's going to be something right here upon this timer ticking down, which I'm guessing like the festival pass, which by the way only has a few weeks left in terms of it being active, so make sure to get all the rewards on here in the paid and free section, as we got introduced to a free and paid section to the mini passes within the Star Wars one that went live, I believe, in Chapter 4 Season 2. Realistically, it makes sense for Epic Games to do this again, of course, maybe even with a skin at the end, which we assume to be Shredder, if not, it'll be in the item shop. Either way, make sure you've got code FM1 entered for when any of this rolls around, thanks. In terms of when this all does roll around, it's different to the date of when we're expecting the update. The 6th of February is when we're expecting 28.20 to go live, however, Fortnite posted on X or Twitter, booyah, hit the sewers to 9/24, which means the 9th of February 2024. Of course, this reflects on when the timer actually counts down to, if you wanted to do that math instead of reading a post on social media, but don't forget that 28.20 needs to go live, adding the free rewards or premium rewards for the paid or free section of this battle pass, and then tons of more cosmetics, which Fortnite's already leaked themselves, one being Comet, this skin in its normal and Lego form, which isn't released in the item shop yet. Here is the full set on screen for this, by the way, as data miners have already managed to leak this, as it's currently in the files, just not released when I'm recording. Maybe it has before 28.20 when you're watching, but I guarantee this next one hasn't. This one, of course, had a similar reveal or trailer on Fortnite's social, specifically X or Twitter, and as you can see, Sheen has stated, Fortnite has just teased a new skin that's coming to the game soon and is likely encrypted right now. There's already public concept art for the skin featuring many variants. Here are the concept forms on the survey, the first page with, I believe, like 8 different variants, of which aren't too interesting in my opinion. The second page, however, is, as it was speculated from these 2 styles, especially the second one with the shoes looking like Yeezys, that this was a Kanye West collaboration, or even kind of like designed or went by him in terms of approval for a skin, but apparently Kanye West was meant to be collaborated into Fortnite for whatever reason, whatever means, and didn't show up to the meeting with Epic Games. That's the talk on social media. I highly doubt Epic Games will be adding anything surrounding or to do with Kanye West now, considering the recent controversy. However, it would have been cool to see a concert, but also at the same time it looks like Juice WRLD's concert could be coming soon, as his manager in recent times that people have forgotten about has stated this.
Juice WRLD and Fortnite definitely coming soon, absolutely. Sometimes you gotta wait 900 days for, you feel me, to get the best shit.
Fingers crossed we get more details with 28.20 rolling around being the second to last of this season about this, and fingers crossed if so, the skin and concert is as good as the concept Trimix has made, which I'm playing in the background right now. Who knows, maybe even Juice WRLD's a part of the next festival pass, considering this one, as we previously mentioned, does end very soon in a matter of weeks. So just like all the unreleased cosmetics in the files right now, more free rewards could be updated into here, not only for the TMNT pass that we're going to be getting with hopefully a free and paid section again, but also a brand new festival pass with even more Juice WRLD cosmetics surrounding it. As for one of these other modes that were introduced at the start of Chapter 5, specifically LEGO, recently, for those that don't know, on the LEGO FN status Twitter, they posted, "Builders, LEGO Fortnite will be going offline for a few hours as we work to fix an issue. We will let you know as soon as we have more information." To then, they followed up with, "Builders, LEGO Fortnite is back online. At 11 AM ET, we deployed a hotfix to address an issue with dynamic foundations which caused player builds to begin crumbling. We fixed this and have restored all LEGO Fortnite worlds to the state they were in before this issue occurred. We understand that in rolling back worlds, some players lost some valuable time, resources, and we'll have more info on how we're making this up to you at a later date." Epic Games have now let us know what this compensation is, as they followed up on February 2nd. "Builders, as a thank you for your patience with us earlier this week, we granted the Ice Moves emote to players who lost time and progress while we took LEGO Fortnite offline to resolve an issue with builds crumbling. We appreciate your support and enjoy the new emote." Technically, this isn't a new emote, as Sheena posted. The Feeling Pucky emote has been renamed to Ice Moves, which of course is this free one granted, as you're seeing early footage of it in the background right now. And despite Sheena talking about the emote being granted to players affected by the LEGO Fortnite problems earlier this week, it's also currently unknown, he mentions, if this emote will ever be in the item shop. What is coming to the item shop, however, at some point, hopefully for less V-Bucks than the Lamborghini, which actually was 3,500 and never got reduced to the price of which it cost in Rocket League, 2,000 V-Bucks in terms of like equivalent money to spend. Sheena posted on January 29th a Fortnite x McLaren collaboration might happen in the future. It suggested that the collaboration will use one of the already existing cars in Rocket League, and then it got later confirmed that the McLaren 765 LT from Rocket League will be added to Fortnite as part of the collaboration. As of right now, we don't know any dates. In case you were wondering where augments are this chapter, considering they did get introduced in Chapter 4 at the start, but then haven't seemed to come to the game yet, although we had a ton updated into the files with the start of this chapter. Epic Games is currently re-evaluating augments, Sheena stated on January 23rd, which is why the activate augment milestones has been removed. Something that definitely won't be returning, however, or upcoming in the game, as it recently got removed from the files in the 28.10 update, is the Harmony Lee skin. Epic Games did this to the first ever designed Gemini skin, which looks like this from Lost of Fortnite on screen right now, uploading the early version to their YouTube channel, but then got removed from the files, redesigned as Astro Assassin, and then released as a pack. Either this happens for Harmony Lee, it gets redesigned slightly and then is upcoming in a different form, or it's simply gone forever. After all, it's literally been removed from the files entirely, and we have skins in here going back as early as 2020 when the annual pass was announced, with Brilliant Bomber being another variant of Bright Bomber, and here is another very early look of the annual pass on screen right now. Of course, it got replaced with the Fortnite crew. I'm guessing why they didn't release this, but the traditional purpose of this was to give you the battle bundle for each battle pass release within that year. So that's each battle pass and 25 levels or tiers, whatever you want to call it. Family Guy's collaboration is continuing beyond the giant chicken being added, which was a surprise in itself, considering not only was it like encrypted until the very last minute, meaning data miners couldn't drag it into the game early and it simply surprised us, but the size of it compared to a normal female character, well, just look at the difference. Not only is the Family Guy collab coming to Fortnite in the form of Buff Peter initially, after being leaked over 2.5 years ago, in this form finally fulfilled the prophecy now of what was in the files underneath the codename French Fry, and with Ferals literally recreating this with Buff Peter instead of the normal version and the giant chicken, or the iconic chicken fight anyways. I thought it was worth mentioning or reminding you that Sheena posted on the 23rd saying Fortnite has added 10 to be determined promo descriptions for the encrypted cosmetics that will come to the item shop over the next few weeks. This includes Shredder, Family Guy, skins, meaning more than one, and others we don't know about. Attached to that tweet, he chose to include Joe, and of course Joe is in a wheelchair for the majority of episodes, but in one of them, I believe, at least anyways. I don't know if you remember, but he does actually gain the ability, I believe through surgery or something, to be able to walk again. Maybe this is implying he could be upcoming in this form as a skin, or who knows, he maybe could have the wheelchair form like people have recreated on socials in the mecha form like we saw for Mecha Morty, which was too small to be a skin on its own, and for that reason, as I've shown in other videos, of course, with Stewie's model fitting perfectly in this kind of exact Mecha Morty robot. Hopefully this means he's not just introduced as a backbling like what happened to Brian with the introduction of Peter Griffin's skin. The backbling to go along with this set literally is Brian in a llama form. 28.20 is also the second to last update of Chapter 5 Season 1, which right now supposedly only has 5 weeks exactly remaining when I'm uploading this video. Considering this season ends on March 8th according to the Battle Pass, which hasn't been changed in either of the first updates for Chapter 5 Season 1, I doubt it's going to be, which means 28.30 needs to release in between February 6th and March 8th, 2024. The last update, 28.10, added back earthquakes into the files, which we've seen around Fortnite Islands previously, causing ruckus or things to happen, including the destruction of areas, with digging sites being added around the island in 28.10 despite the actual earthquake effects in themselves. What players believe to be happening is the melting of the ice in the final remaining area of where the snow resides over the Chapter 5 island. For those that don't know, know, the snow previously covered more of it and then melted after the Christmas event, or when 28.10 went live. Who knows, maybe underneath here, frozen over, is Peely that the Society have taken off of the underground, as there's a conflict now between these two factions because of the fact Peely is missing. Speaking of Peely, it looks like we're going to be finding him before the Season 2 trailer, as there are takedown challenges now currently in the files, which actually states take down the Society to rescue Peely, with us having to place posters of these missing Peely signs around the map if there wasn't already enough in all of the name locations, POIs or areas. The rewards that are currently locked on the image happen to be XP. There's no rewards actually earned off here cosmetic wise, and if you wanted to view these early, you simply need to create a new account right now in 28.10 before 28.20 goes live. As FireMonkey posted, the leaked Fortnite Find Peely quests are currently active and have been since the new update came out. However, they can only be done by completely brand new accounts. As you can see on the left image, it clearly shows that with a missing Peely poster right there for the challenges, and then the right image on his main account, which isn't brand new, doesn't show this there. The final thing that we don't have a look of that 28.20 will be bringing are Valentine's Day skins. Old ones returning to the item shop that we've previously seen for this period being the 14th of February, and new ones coming. Maybe even despite the Cupid bow returning to Battle Royale's loot pool, we get a 0 V-Buck reward in the item shop almost as a Valentine's gift off Epic Games like we've seen before. Unlike other years, however, I don't believe we're going to be seeing an event considering everything already going on with a TMNT collab and even these Peely quests upcoming. So drop a like in this video if you want Peely to be found and also find himself a Valentine. Subscribe with all notifications turned on so you don't miss any future leaks or uploads. Enter code FM1 now inside the item shop if you haven't already, as it does reset every 14 days, so get checking. And speaking of other videos, click either of these two YouTube's recommended you, as it's a good suggestion whilst you wait for that next upload I do publish on the channel.